Hey guys, what's good? Happy Friday. I'm Andre and today I want to talk to you guys about NatGas and WTI. I want to show you guys a couple of stock picks and I also want to speak about a Forex win, massive win that we've had this week. Guys, let's get started here. First off, thank you so much for all of your likes. Literally every single one of your guys' likes helps my channel out tremendously because I'm still small. YouTube pretty much still doesn't even know I exist, and so every single one of you guys that drops a thumbs up helps me massively. Now moving on here guys, it's kind of funny. I'm actively watching Twitter accounts to see what people say about NatGas here, and it's funny to see how much passion there is for even a small flickering tick of how NatGas moves. Now obviously it's important, but I kind of feel like we're diddling in the middle here. I've actually posted this a bit earlier on my Twitter account, so feel free to check me out there as well for frequent updates. But basically this is what my plan is, which is pretty simple here. I'm waiting for NatGas to move back down. I'm watching the spectacle. I'm not participating in any way. I want it to get down between 2.5 to 2.45 for an initial long position. I'm gonna add 25%, and then if we manage to get all the way back down to 2.3, I'm gonna add the rest of the 75% to my position that I want to have long on NatGas. Now somebody was asking me a bit earlier why I'm not shorting this, and I replied there, but I'm gonna let you guys know as well. Why am I not shorting this if I think it's gonna go to 2.45 and then hopefully to 2.3 so I can buy there? Well, first off, I did short it. I shorted this on a move. There was a 4-hour triangle formed over here that I might have shown you guys, or if I didn't, check out my Twitter feed and you're gonna see it. I shorted the breakdown through this triangle all the way down to yesterday's low. I think I exited roughly at 2.585, give or take, and so I'm not in the mood of diddling in the middle here. I want to be safe. I don't want to risk any capital. I've had my short nibble yesterday. I don't want to risk anything else, so I'm just gonna sit and watch here. I think this is an interesting play, but I also don't want to get caught offside in a short position when this could easily break above this trending channel and rise all the way up to $3 for starter, if not even higher. There's another really important piece of the puzzle that a good friend of mine, James over at ArchisFX, taught me a few years ago, which is never trade something short too aggressively if your overall outlook on that one thing is bullish. And this is a really great teaching that I stole from him, and I really do think that NatGas here is bullish on the medium and long term. It's just going through a short-term correction, which is 100% natural and normal, and anybody that's bullish on NatGas should want NatGas to have this sort of stair pattern where it breathes in as often as it possibly can while breathing out and moving higher up every now and again. It's the most efficient way for something to go up when it does so in a stair pattern and doesn't explode to the upside, because when it does explode to the upside, it eventually gets overextended and goes through a more significant correction. Now this is a trend that's a lot more sustainable and that we can easily see move all the way through the $3 mark for higher territory. Now moving on to WTI here guys. For WTI, I think I've outlined this same plan for quite a few times. We were bullish WTI. If I remember correctly, I think we bought it on Patreon a few days ago, maybe a week ago, at 67.65 or 56, who remembers anymore. Check us out on Patreon to see exactly where that was. But I sent out a signal that WTI was a buy here. We obviously started rallying higher. When we had reached the underside of this trend line, I took some initial profits because we couldn't know if this would break out, but this broke out. It retested. I added some more, and now we are heading higher. I think that we are heading all the way up to 74.5 initially. I think we might be able to burst through 75 and maybe come retest the underside of this other trend line here. So this is my plan on WTI for right now. I might be taking partial profits here at 74 or 74.5. I'm not doing anything with it up until that point. Hashtag hodl, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys posted anyway. Now, the couple of stock picks that I wanted to share with you guys was, first off, LVS, Las Vegas Sands. Honestly, it's not the best company in the first place, and then it broke through the neckline of a head and shoulders pattern. Now this is 100% a head and shoulders pattern, because check out the volume, much bigger volume on the left shoulder, decently big volume on the head, and almost no volume on the right shoulder. And so this makes for the absolute perfect setup on a head and shoulders pattern. We have now effectively broken through the neckline, and I think we're moving lower. What I would love to see here is a lower low formed on higher volume. This candle from yesterday wasn't bad, but I would love a lot higher volume on a lower low here. So this is gonna be something that I will keep monitoring. I'm in a short position here. I took it with options. If you want to get access to that, definitely check us out on Patreon. Now, the one other stock pick that I wanted to share with you guys was Cisco. For Cisco, we had a signal, I think, a couple of weeks ago, and we actually managed to play this leg down over here. Cisco came back up, retested the same area a few days ago. We took it short again, and now we are waiting. If Cisco manages to break through this short-term blue teal uptrend trend line here that I have drawn, I think it can realistically reach all the way down to 49.5, maybe even all the way down to this demand zone over at 48. But this is the plan for right now, guys. I really appreciate you tuning in and watching my video today. Please drop a like if you've learned anything today. Please subscribe. I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Have a fantastic weekend. Take care. Bye bye.